Well, speaking of having a star on the rise, that would be Zeke Duhon, who's with me right now. And Zeke, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by the station.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. This is my first time in Louisville.
Oh,
So
is that right? Your very
yeah,
first time,
yeah,
huh? And so tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you originally are from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
yeah. I grew up in Tulsa. I've been playing music since I was like 13. My dad got me my first guitar, and I wrote a couple songs, and I made a MySpace, and it kind
Right?
of snowballed from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then when I graduated high school, I moved to Nashville in 2013, summer of 2013, and been working out of there ever since.
Did you go to college, or is Nashville
No,
your college?
yeah, Nashville. I considered my college when I first went there. Yeah, because for a while, I hadn't decided what I was going to do after high school, and there was a couple colleges that I was looking at, and after talking to a few like mentors and my parents and stuff, I decided that it was about time that I just go for it, and I can always go to college later if I need to.
Wow. And your
Yeah.
parents said they
Yeah,
encouraged you that
yeah,
way. That's great.
it's very rare to have
That's
very
rare.
supportive parents like that. So
Definitely. Now, was your family musical too?
yeah, my dad is. He's the one who taught me how to play guitar, and
Hmm.
my grandpa was a World War II veteran. They're Cajun French, so they,
Mm.
we always play music at our family reunions and stuff, and so it goes way back. But
And so you go to Nashville, and things picked up for you pretty quickly. You got a publishing deal with Big Deal
yeah, Big Deal Music Group. They publish Ray LaMontagne and Saint Vincent and My
and
Morning Jacket.
Homeboys, My Morning
Yeah,
Jacket,
those
right?
guys are awesome.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I met Pete Robinson. He's the VP of A&R over there in Nashville and the Nashville branch. And I met him about a couple months after I moved there, and he came to a show and immediately was wanting to help out any way he could. So I
Wow.
signed with them in January of 2014. I've been with them for about a year. So.
And how did they find you? How'd that happen?
He was just mutual friends, really. My manager was friends with him. We ran into him at a outdoor concert, and he just introduced me, and he thought I was cool and wanted to come to a show. So it was
Wow.
really weird how that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah. And so then, and now you are working with Charlie Peacock.
Yeah. We just did a 6-song EP with him. Charlie Peacock did the Civil Wars and like Brett Dennen, people like that, and so yeah, it's been awesome. We tracked over at Blackbird Studios in Nashville, which is like iconic. It was so crazy to be tracking in a room that like albums that I listened to when I was in middle school were tracked there. So I was just in awe the whole time. But we did 6 songs, and I've been selling those out on the road. They're not released online yet. I've got 2 singles online from that that are up on like SoundCloud and stuff, and there'll be a music video soon for one of those. So
And what's the EP going to be called?
it's just gonna be self-titled. It's
Okay.
Zeke Duhon. Yeah.
Zeke Duhon. All right. Well, that's our guest here on WFPK. We'll talk a little bit more with Zeke. How about we have you do a song? And I think you were going to do Best Mistake?
Yeah. This one's called Best Mistake.
All right. Live on FPK.
First thing you ought to know about me is I'm a walking catastrophe. Opposite of the mightiest touch, turning gold into rust. I know you're gonna find it hard to believe that you and I were meant to meet, like characters in a tragedy. This is the best mistake I've ever made. Oh, tell me your name again. This is the strangest place to wanna stay, but I gotta know how it ends. If we let go, will we explode out across the sky in a burst of light? If we let go, will we both go home alone tonight?
is the best mistake I've ever made. Oh, tell me your name again. This is the strangest place to wanna stay, but I gotta know how it ends. If we let go, will we explode out across the sky in a burst of light? If we let go, will we both go home alone tonight? I think I know. And I don't know what you came here for, but I hope you leave with me. And I'm not trying to mess this up, it just comes so naturally. This is the best mistake I've ever made. Oh, tell me your name again. This is